Hi Soul Tribe, this is Renee Asiri coming to you live from InsideJobHealing.com with this week's energy forecast. I apologize for being absent last week, but it is the holidays, so I took a deep and total reset and did my lifestyle reset and thrive detox. I'm still on it and I feel amazing. So the link is in the bio if you want to find out more and join me for the detox. And this is the best time to do it, guys, because last week, I'm going to briefly talk about last week since we didn't have a video. Last week, Chiron, which is the planet of wounding, went direct on December 19th. So now we are in a healing phase. We're in a self-reflective phase thanks to the Venus retrograde as well. We are reflecting about money and love, and it's not a good time to start new projects, new love stories, or new investments. So this is the perfect time for you to do a detox and a cleanse and really, really ramp up the self-care. So that's what I was doing last week. I hope you had a Merry Christmas and a Happy Holiday. I hope you got lots of rest because this is what the energy is calling for the collective. 2020 and 2021 have been really, really challenging, especially with the Saturn and Uranus conjunction, which unfortunately will continue into 2022. But we've seen the worst of it this year. It peaked in February, in June, and now in December. So December 24th, which was Christmas Eve, was really, really challenging, wonky energy because this Uranus versus Saturn energy, it's the energy of the old versus the new. It's propelling us to change. It's propelling us to be in our authentic self and to make those changes and make those releases. And so that's what this week's about as well, with Chiron going direct, the planet of wounding and healing. It's really a time for us to release. The way that I want to put it is it's almost like I'm doing this detox to release toxins, but it's almost time for us to release spiritual toxins. That is toxic emotions, toxic thought patterns, toxic beliefs, because your beliefs create your reality, whether you know it or not. And so it's really important now to do all this introspective work, especially with the relationship and money, planet Venus in retrograde. It's time to reflect on your past relationship dynamics, maybe reach out to some exes and do some forgiveness work or come together and heal, because it's a very important time to look back and forgive those that have wronged you. And also think about, what am I telling the universe? Am I telling the universe that I am worthy of love and money, Venus, and that I'm willing to make the changes necessary in order to be the best version of myself, Uranus, right? So it's really, really a key time right now to use this energy wisely, and not just to go on pushing yourself, working yourself to the bone. It is the holidays. It's the perfect time to slow down, to do some self-care, to go to the gym, to do some Epsom salt baths, to get massages and facials, and really take care of yourself, because the process of releasing, let me tell you, is not fun, and it takes a lot out of you. I actually spent the entire holiday weekend resting and sleeping and detoxing, and just being in my own little retreat. And so that's what I'm calling for, guys, is this is a perfect time for you to do a little mini retreat in your home. You don't have to go to Vipassana or any fancy retreat center or Bali or India. You can actually do that right here in your home. Just cook some really healthy foods. If you want some guidance, again, hit me up, and I'd love to connect you with my Lifestyle Reset and Thrive course. That's what it's about. It's about alignment. And I think that's my main message, is releasing what doesn't serve you, what is false, what is no longer you, in order to be your authentic self and your aligned self. And that's where true happiness and contentment and peace comes from, is when you can be aligned and be yourself. And I can definitely speak to that. Before I did this reset and detox this past weekend, I honestly wasn't feeling like myself because I was go, go, go. I had to move. I had some new career opportunities come up. I had some travel, so I felt very ungrounded, very scattered, very exhausted, very go, 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 and I didn't feel like myself. I can share with you, I actually gained a little bit of weight over the last 6 weeks, unfortunately, because I was eating out a lot. I wasn't cooking at home. I wasn't following my recipes. I wasn't exercising. And then I got a huge wake-up call when I looked at my pictures and went shopping, and I think that's the worst wake-up call, right? and when you see family and they tell you that you have gained a little bit of weight. And so instead of being sad about it, I just got back on the wagon and I used my program, and I've already feel great and lost weight, and I can tell in my face. And I'm back in an aligned state just in a few days. So that's my message. Don't beat yourself up if you have some failures or you have some mistakes. You're human. Life happens. Stress happens. I had a very stressful period over the last couple of months with a lot of changes happening, like I said, career-wise, job-wise, house-wise, relationships-wise. And so when that happens, as long as you have the tools to get back on the horse, that's what's most important, is not falling off the horse or having a thought during meditation. The important thing is that you have the tools to get back on the horse, because as humans, unfortunately, we tend to fall a lot. So that's what my LRT, Lifestyle Reset and Thrive program, is about. So if you're interested, hit me up. But as far as the astrology and the collective energies are concerned, 2022 is going to be a little bit easier, but we are still going to maintain that theme, like I said, of Uranus and Saturn square. However, it reached its peak on December 24th, so it's not going to be in its peak, but it is going to be in the background. We do have the Venus retrograde. Like I said, it's a great time to review relationship dynamics, investments, projects, but not start anything new. So really take this time and kind of go cocoon within, like I said, do a little retreat, and treat it like a Mercury retrograde, honestly. Just be with yourself, look at your codependent patterns, look at the way that you've treated people in the past, your expectations, because expectations only bring suffering, and just kind of really reassess how you want to be in the future. And, just to sneak peek ahead, February, March, and April are a great time to start something new. So if you're single, this is a great time to prepare yourself. So for me, like I said, I'm back on the wagon, detoxing with green juice and just cooking at home, and going to the gym all the time. And I'm readying myself for February of 2022, because if you're single and you are in alignment with your authentic self and know your worth and feel that you're worthy of love, unconditional love that is, and you're really working on your self-love over the next few weeks until officially Venus stops going retrograde officially at the end of January, and it goes into post shadow from the end of January to early March. So you really have an opportunity, if you're single, or if you're in the rocks of your relationship, you're separated, you really have an opportunity in February, March, and April to really start something new. Not necessarily a new relationship. You are single, of course, it's an opportunity to start a new relationship. But if you are separated from your loved one, or your relationship is on the rocks and you're taking a time out, perhaps it's a time to start new dynamics and start a new, completely birth a new relationship between the two of you. So I just kind of wanted to mention some of those kind of Venus themes. Wanted to mention that Chiron, it was direct, had gone direct December 19th. So it's really time for you to really dig in and do that healing work that you might have been putting off, especially with everybody, taking some time off from corporate jobs. This is the perfect time to do it, the perfect time to cook for yourself, feed yourself, nourish your soul, exercise, move, relax, slow your nervous system down, self-care, do a lot of self-love work, and review the past and review your past dynamics and relationships. And the reason why February, March, and April are really good times in 2022 to start something new is because the planets are direct, and the later half of the year, planets are gonna go retrograde. And unfortunately, we start 2022 in retrograde, and we will end 2022 in retrograde as well. So again, it's not gonna be all peaches and roses and cherries and butterflies. However, 2022, I believe, is going to bring some new momentum, some fresh energy of the new. But again, I say this every single video, in order to embrace and feel worthy of receiving, Venus is the feminine principle of receiving. In order to feel worthy of receiving, we need to let go of the past, let go of the stories, let go of the victimhood, let go of giving our power away, let go of the codependency, let go of the people pleasing, speak our truth, learn that no is a full sentence, no full stop, even if it upsets people or triggers people. Guys, we really, really need to start setting the example for others in this ascension process as starseeds and as light workers in the world, and spread the light and anchor the consciousness of New Earth. So I love you guys. Renee is here with InsideJobHealing.com. As always, like, share, follow. And, you know, hit me up in the comments. Let me know how you're feeling. This is a very intense time of release and transformation and purification, and really stepping into our authentic self and self-love, and knowing that, you know, peace is priceless and that you can fall off the wagon and get back on as easily as you fell off, as long as you have the will to get back on and to release what no longer serves you and let go. So guys, Renee is here with InsideJobHealing.com. Love you guys lots. Happy holidays, Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, and all the things.